Hello, I'm Nikki King, and welcome to the May Music Marathon. We're coming at you live from the Copthorne Resort, Solway Park, Masterton. And here I'm on the we've got on the couch here Bearded Theory, who have just done their amazing live performance. Hello, guys.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi. Now, what I'd like you to do is, could you tell me a little bit about who you are? So give us your name and what instrument you play.
Hi, I'm Mike. I play bass guitar.
I'm Ian, I play guitar and sing.
I'm Les and I play those singing strings things. And
Oh, and I'm Phil, and I hit things.
Oh, you hit on the
drummer. He's a drummer.
Oh, cool. Okay, how did you... So, I'm very interested. How did you get your band name?
Well, we all have beards and we drink beer and we know stuff.
All right, so what's the... Is that the theory part
That's
of it
the
then?
theory part of it,
The theory. And the... So, what about this guy? Because I know he's only recently joined you. Did he have a beard at the beginning?
I did. It was quite impressive too, but I shaved it off and then they asked me to join, so I had to grow it again.
Oh, that must have been gutting for you.
Well, not really.
Cool. So, whereabouts are you all from?
Well, I actually live in Palmerston North.
Originally?
Well, I lived in Carterton for a long time.
And I was born in England, but live in Woodville.
All the way from Dennyvuk.
Originally from England, and now Palmy.
Cool. Now, Mike
That
told me...
makes me the only Kiwi.
Oh. Now, Mike told me an interesting story about you guys in the green room earlier. Would you like to share that with the audience?
Just our musical journey. It's actually a bit sort of go like that. We were actually born about 40 miles apart in England, and about 3 months apart as well. And we didn't know each other until about a year ago, when we met up in New Zealand. Just one of those spooky stories.
Cool. That's quite an interesting story. So, did you find that out over a beer or?
No, we go to open mic nights, and it was been an open mic night in Dannevirke, and then we had a bit of a fledgling band thing going, which didn't materialise, and then Mike and I had a bit of a chat and decided we'd give it a go with some of the original songs.
Oh, cool. So that's sort of your background. So, is that how you all met, or did it grow from there?
I met Les at the same night as well, and I've known Philip all my life because he's my son.
Oh, that's hard, eh? So is there a thriving open mic night scene going on up in Woodville?
There's a great open mic night in Paeatua and both in Dannevirke. Paeatua's happens every fourth Sunday? No, Thursday. And Dannevirke's is every second Thursday, so we all have a great couple of nights out a month when we're allowed out.
So you guys, I mean, I'm a musician myself, and we have a band, but we've got such diverse backgrounds and influences. What sort of influences would you say you all have and that you bring to the band?
My influences are more in the form of heavy to poppy blues rock, and then I just hit it really hard.
Hit it hard.
Yeah.
I think that's what most drummers do, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I see a lot of people feather it.
Nah, you got to have a hard hitting drummer.
Feathers around, so yeah, that's where pretty much my background on that stuff. So
what about you, Les?
I've had a diverse career in music and influences. I grew up and played in a band called Dixie Express for many years and toured the North Island lots with my dad, Brian Beecham. He was originally from Barry and the Breakaways. So had a lot of time learning about music and touring with him. And it was good fun.
So that was quite interesting because I'm a musician myself and I have my children come along with me. Did you get a lot of influence from doing that with your dad?
No, I just sort of picked up the guitar one day and seemed to be a little bit there. Dad started teaching me a bit, then I got to the point where I started teaching him guitar.
Yeah.
But he was a drummer and vocalist, so he wasn't a guitarist.
Yeah.
But touring with him for at least 10 years on the road, it was a lot of fun. We learnt a lot about sound, life, and everything else in general.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's cool. My children are completely uninterested.
Yeah, I brought two of my girls along with me today, but they're dead keen to get in front of the camera and everything.
Yeah, I think it's just like when anyone asks my kids you're in a band that's cool, they go, nah, because they've been pulled around everywhere. So what about you, Keith?
Well, it's hard to single out. I mean, I suppose initially I started with folk music, and it progressed into blues. But I still like I still like folk music. I still like blues. I like Celtic music, and certainly hard and heavy rock. It's quite a smorgasbord. I don't really categorise it. That's what. Hence, with the songs we do little acoustic ballads and straight up to some quite heavy rock, and all posts in between. I like to keep it varied.
Cool, that's interesting. And what about you?
My musical is the blues. I'm heavily into that, whether it's going back to like Led Zeppelin with their blues or wherever. You know, the blues is certainly runs through my veins.
So where can we catch Bearded Theory in the future? Where could we come and see a performance?
Well, we've just finished a CD, which we've got everything done apart from the packaging and printing now, which causes more trouble than anything else. But after that, we're hoping to launch it at Creative Sound Studio in Palmerston, and from there on, we'll hopefully get involved in some festivals and whatnot. But we do have Facebook pages and all that malarkey, so people can keep in touch with us. Check us out on Facebook and keep us in touch that way.
So will your new recording be available online?
Yes. Well, we've got to go through all that mire. When it comes to digital rights marketing, we haven't got a clue. So yeah, we've got to sort all that out.
Well, you should give me a hit up after the after here, and I can give you a bit of a help with that.
Oh, I would certainly do that.
Cool.
Yeah.
And what's your recording called?
Wilderness and Weeds.
Wilderness and Weeds?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting title. So where did that come from?
It comes from one of the songs on the CD.
All right, cool. And
Which is a phrase I picked up watching the episode of CSI.
Oh,
and
right.
I thought it's a really good phrase. I'll write a song about that. So there you go.
Oh, we get our influences from everywhere, don't we?
Absolutely, yeah.
So what do you feel that your songs, would you get your writing influences from?
I don't know. That's difficult. Some songs, which, we do ballads and whatnot, which basically tell stories, tell a tale. Which other songs can be a bit of a social commentary, and others are just songs that have a feeling to them. You know, basically built up out of a couple of phrases and a couple of chords. Then you just mix and match it and see what happens.
So here's a big question for you. How did you find performing on live television?
It was brilliant. I loved it.
What about
Yeah.
you guys?
My head was a bit too shiny.
Shiny? What do you mean by shiny?
My head was a bit too shiny.
All right, okay, you
I knew
needed
the
to get
lights
to
were
the
gonna-
wardrobe
lights were
department.
binding off it, so every time it came up on the screen, I kept looking at it.
I should have put makeup over it.
And is there anybody you want to give a mention to or a big shout out to?
Oh, hi to my girls and my little man at home and my wife and everything. Yep.
I've only got 2 cats.
So what are your cats called then? Give them a
Oh, my
wave.
cats, give them a
Yeah.
wave. Sus and Abra.
Hello, Sus and Abra.
Yeah, they've tuned in.
Well, I just mentioned the family, of course, who were actually majority all sat in the next room.
I'd like to really shout out to the students at Milson School in Palmerston North, where I teach. G'day, guys. Great to see you.
Cool. Well, thank you, Bearded Theory, for being part of the May Music Marathon.
Thank you to all the people who organised this as well. It's been
yeah,
absolutely
of course.
fantastic.
Yeah.
We appreciate
Yeah.
all the work that's gone into it.
Yeah, it's been a big undertaking. I'd agree with that. Thank you to everybody who has put on this amazing May Music Marathon. And, of course, Warrapper TV, what a great thing that's been. So we're going to wrap it up now, and thank you for coming, Bearded Theory. So if you want to stay tuned, you can download the app from the App Store for free. So if you're going out this afternoon and you still want to catch up with the rest of the evening and afternoon, download your app. Thanks for watching, and I'm Nikki King.